H2SO4 gives alkyl bromide. But the same reaction with Ki or sodium iodide. So here generally you will get the question with Ki, okay? Because in Ki is more stable and it is more easily available. Ki or NaI doesn't give alkyl iodide. Why? Okay. So the question is treatment of NaBr and KBr with alcohol in the presence of H2SO4. It is going to give you alkyl bromide. We all know that what happens in this reaction. In this reaction, what happens? We have NaBr, let us say, plus H2SO4. It is going to give me what? It is going to give me HBr. Okay, it is going to give me HBr plus NaHSO4. Okay, Na plus HSO4 negative. Now this HABr is further going to react with alcohol and it is going to produce, to react with alcohol and it will give you RBr plus H2O. Okay, so this is the reaction that happens. Now what will happen if I react? What will happen if I react any I or Ki? This is right, Ki plus H2SO4. This reaction, it will give me Hi plus NaHSO4. Okay, this reaction is going to give me Hi plus what? Hi plus, oh, not NaHSO4. Rather, I should write KHSO4 because we have potassium ion. KHSO4. Okay. Now, further, what happens with H2SO4? It dissociates into. You will get water and SO2 plus nascent oxygen. This oxygen atom is the reason why H2SO4 is a oxidizing agent. This is nascent oxygen. Now, what happens? We have our Hi. This Hi molecule, it reacts with oxygen. And what happens? It becomes H2O plus I2. So if I want to balance this, I will just write 2Hi here. Now, the main problem is this Hi. Please listen to the main problem. This Hi, it should be reacting with what? It should be reacting with alcohol. Should be reacting with alcohol. Rather, it is reacting with what? Rather, it is reacting with H2SO4 in order to produce what? H2O and I2. So, what is our problem? Our problem is that since we are making Hi, and Hi is what? It is a very strong reducing agent, and H2SO4 is a strong oxidizing agent. So, whenever we have strong reducing agent, strong oxidizing agent, they will react. Okay, they will always react. Strong reducing agent and strong oxidizing agent. And that is why our problem is we should not make Hi. Or what we should do, we should change this H2SO4. If I have something else rather than H2SO4, I have something else, then what will happen? This reaction will be feasible. This reaction will be feasible. So we'll write as H2SO4 is a strong oxidizing agent. Is a strong oxidizing agent. It converts Hi to I2. What does it do? It converts Hi to I2. Just wait a second. Now, so what you should do? Hi to I2, which doesn't react with which doesn't react with alcohol. Okay, which doesn't react with alcohol. Now, instead of H2SO4, what we can do is, right, instead of H2SO4, S3PO4 is used. Which provides HI for the reaction. And doesn't convert it to I2. Please write this down. Let me know when you're done.
Sir, what is that bracket, square bracket O?
That is nascent oxygen atom. Okay, we call this nascent oxygen. It is oxygen atom. Done, everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Mamuna, how are you? Yes, Mamuna. Oh, what happened? Why are you late? You were sleeping?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Write this down and leave some space. Okay, we have just written one question. Leave some space. At the end, I will explain this to you. Okay, Mamuna?
Yes.
Sure. Now, please write the topic. Now, we have seen all the methods of preparation from alcohols, and we know what are the important methods. See, the important method is the number one. That is, you can never forget is the SOCl2. SOCl2 because they will ask you why is SOCl2 preferred method or the preferred reagent for the preparation of alkyl halides. Second is this question about Ki. This question about Ki. That means NABR is giving you alkyl bromide, but Ki will not give you alkyl iodide. Why? This is the second question that you will be getting from the alcohols. And then the further reagents are there. So whenever the reagent is present, I hope that you can easily see that if I have PBr3, then we are going to get RBR. So that is not an issue now. So let me erase this parts and we will write another question, another method of preparation. Please write with me. From hydrocarbons. Okay, from hydrocarbons. Number one, you will write, which will complete very fast, by electrophilic aromatic substitution. By electrophilic aromatic substitution. So in this case, you will write, Acha, I am giving you some problems. You will write the product. Okay. Make a guess. That's what I'm saying. Make a guess. Cl2 in the presence of, let's say, FeCl. What will be the product? A. In presence of Fe, what will be the product? If you remember electrophilic aromatic substitution of benzene from 11th standard, then you can write the product. And if I will tell you the product, then also you will remember it. Okay. But first try it on your own. What do you think will be the product?
Sir, what is the heading again?
From hydrocarbons by electrophilic aromatic substitution. These are the three reactions. You have to write name on top. Of the page and send it to Learnivio. Okay. Just send a photo. One thing that I will suggest is don't think too much. Okay. Because I'm asking you to make a guess. That is why don't think too much. I will give you guys 3 minutes. Okay. I will give you guys 3 minutes. Please send it fast. Okay, Samaira. Okay, the first two are fine, Samaira. First two are fine. Samaira, think about electron donating group, electron withdrawing group. कुछ याद आ रहा है 11th standard से? Yes, Samaira?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So electron donating group, then what you will get? Which type of product? Ortho para या meta? कुछ याद आ रहा है? Yes, Samaira? ऑर्थो प्रोडक्ट होता था, पैरा प्रोडक्ट, मेटा प्रोडक्ट,
Yes, sir.
है ना? थिंक इन दोज लाइन, ट्राई टू थिंक ऑन दोज लाइन एंड टेल मी. और अगर आपके पास 11th क्लास के नोट्स है, देन आल्सो यू कैन फ्लिप सम पेजेस देयर एंड देन यू विल सी अ सिमिलर रिएक्शन देयर आल्सो. ओके, अच्छा, ओनली समायरा हैज सेंट मी आंसर. व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? जल्दी भेजिए भाई. I've just asked you to write the product, guess the product, nothing else. सही और गलत पे कोई यही नहीं है. खालिद भेजा आपने? Salman, what about you?
I'll send. I'm doing.
Doing okay. Hishma, what about you?
No, sir, I haven't sent.
Yeah, why? हुआ नहीं अभी तक?
No, sir.
No? ठीक है. Okay. Raise your hand. You are like, I don't know what else I have to do. Please raise your hand if you are like, I don't know what to do. Okay. So all of you are doing some things. Fine. Nawal, what about you, Nawal? कुछ
Yes,
ट्राई
sir.
किया आपने? कुछ ट्राई किया आपने?
Yes, sir. I did the first one.
First one? Okay, fine. Do the rest of them. Try to do, है ना? Make a guess. आपको instinctively क्या लग रहा है कि क्या प्रोडक्ट होगा?
No, sir, I sent.
Okay, Matthew has sent.
Not very sure about the answers, but
Ah,
yeah.
obviously you are supposed to be not sure about the answer. Khalil also has sent. Okay, Khalil, you're supposed to be not very sure. Okay. नाम नहीं लिखा है मैथ्यू आपने या खलील आपने? किसने नाम नहीं लिखा है?
Oh, I didn't write in mine, sir.
You did not write it. Okay, fine. हाँ ठीक है, fine. I'm ignoring the byproduct. I don't. Organic chemistry is not very much interested in the byproduct until and unless it is interested. That means whenever it is interested, I will write the note. Here you have to remember the byproducts and all, as in the case of SOCl2. Okay, fine. The first two you have done fine. Okay, now I think it is Khalil. Okay, Khalil, fine. Okay, so you remember something from ortho, para, meta, electron donating withdrawing groups. Yes, Khalil?
Yes, sir.
Somewhat you remember. Okay, fine. Maybe it's not very accurate, but still, you will see. कुछ तो किया है ना? Please move your pens, okay? Please move your pens. At least try. At least there will be benzene. उसमें कुछ होगा, right? Think in those terms. At least draw the benzene. So once in a while, I will give you this type of problems. Maimuna, what about you? भेजा आपने?
Sir, I'll send through chat box. Is that okay?
हाँ, fine. That is fine. No problem.
Yeah, okay, I'm sent.
But send it to me, okay? Not Learnivio here. Send it to me.
Yes, sir.
What about Hishma? Hishma भेजा आपने? नहीं भेजा अभी तक?
No, sir.
No, why? अच्छा, एक किया ना आपने, उसके बाद आपको नहीं आ रहा है.
Sir, we
Right.
have to send it to you directly on Zoom
I mean,
if you
want
can.
to, if you can, हाँ, if you
Okay.
can.
Okay.
Okay, now someone, Nawal has sent. Okay, Nawal. Okay, Nawal has sent something. And Mamuna. Okay, fine. So now let me write the answer. It's too much of time. So for the first one, I hope all of you will make sense if I will write a benzene ring and halogenation of benzene. Halogenation of benzene, you will get one product, that is chlorine here. That means one of the benzene, one of the carbon will be having chlorine. One of the carbon will be having chlorine. Okay. Similarly, in the next question, wait a second. Salman ne bheja hai. Okay, okay. Fine. Fine. Okay, fine. You have made some sense. In the second one, you will get Br. Okay. Now, please remember, whenever I am doing mono substitution, that means one of the carbon is getting halogen atom, then I can put the halogen atom anywhere. Even if you have written something like this, then also it is right. Okay. Even if you have written something like this, then also it is right. But there should be only one bromine. There should be only one bromine. There should be only one halogen. So I'm writing it here, Br. Now, for this case, the first thing that you have to identify that this CH3 is what? It is an electron donating group. It is an electron donating group. An electron donating group gives me ortho and para substituted product. That means the chlorine that we are adding, it will go into CH3Cl, plus you will get one more product, that is para product, that is CH3 on its own place and Cl in the para product. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Nawal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Khalil, correct. Para product will be major product. This will be major product, this will be minor. That is correct. Okay, Nawal, आपको आया? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Okay, fine. Now, the electron donating groups are all the alkyl groups. They will be an electron donating, and the groups with lone pair on atom attached to benzene. Okay, so for example, OH, oxygen has lone pair. NH2, it has lone pair. Alkoxy group, OCH3 or OR. So all of these are what? All of these are some example of electron donating group. And these will give ortho and para products. There are some electron withdrawing groups. Now in this, what will happen? Alkyl and the other groups with lone pair. Okay. Now electron withdrawing groups are those groups in which atom attached to benzene ring has multiple bond with electronegative atom. Okay, and these will give only meta product. Okay, these will give only meta product. For example, you have NO2 and you react this with Cl2 in the presence of AlCl3, then you will get only one product, that is NO2 here. In the meta process, it will be chlorine. Similarly, other examples would be if you have COOH, Br in the presence of FeBr3, get Br here. Okay, So please write this down. Let me know when you're done. Is everyone done? Can I move on? Yes or no? Please tell me.
No, sir.
No? Okay, fine. हो गया?
Yes, sir.
Right, next. So the first is by electrophilic aromatic substitution. Okay, electrophilic aromatic substitution is also written as EAS. Okay, in short, EAS. Right, next. By free radical halogenation of alkane. By free radical halogenation of alkane. So in the free radical halogenation of alkane, first of all, you will write one statement. Okay, you will write one statement. Please write with me. Treatment of alkanes treatment of alkanes with chlorine or bromine in the presence of light, but in bracket you will write helper. Okay, you will write helper. Gives a complex mixture of isomeric, mono, and poly alkyl halides. Let us see what is this helper here. So in helper, H is for heat, also shown as delta. E is electricity, not very much used in 11th and 12th standard. L is light. You'll also see light as h nu. H nu is what? It is E is equal to h nu, right? H is the Planck's constant, nu is the frequency. So light is sometimes shown as h nu, and this is peroxide. Peroxide will have O single bond O, and both of these oxygens will be attached to some alkyl group or benzyl group or something. So ROOR is what? Peroxide. So all of these things, they are known as free radical generators. Radical generators, okay? As radical generators. Okay, radical generators. That means if you have any of these conditions, whether you are giving heat, electricity, light, and peroxide, then you will be getting a radical. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. What is meant by free radical halogenation?
Again, sir.
Sorry,
Can you say it again, sir? I was quite lagging.
where should I start?
No, like after explaining HEL and then PER, after that, what you said, I don't.
I said that all of these are radical generators. Okay, that means they will generate radicals, free radicals, carbon free radicals like this. Okay, not carbon free radicals, but they will generate some kind of radical which will further generate carbon free radical. That is why they are known as radical generators. We will look at the mechanism, you will understand it more. These are known as radical generators. ऐसा क्यों बोल रहे हैं सलमान? आप जैसे पहली बार सुना है आपने ये word?
No.
हाँ?
I didn't hear what you said. That's.
अच्छा, you did not hear what you said, but we have done ये सारी चीजें ना 11th standard में भी थी.
Yeah, we've done. Yeah.
है ना? I think it was there. Wait a second. Oh, ये देखिए ये भी आने वाला है अभी. See, you are going to get what? Markovnikov, anti-Markovnikov. This is also going to happen. Peroxide mechanism is also going to happen. Okay, so all of these things are again coming. Physical properties, alkynes. Physical properties of alkenes में होगा. खैर, we will look at it later. अभी आपकी क्लास में चलते हैं. Yeah, write this down. Those who have done organic chemistry with me in 11th standard, please keep your notes very handy. ठीक है, एक ही टेबल में रखिए 11th और 12th के ऑर्गेनिक के नोट्स. Will be very helpful for you. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Done.
Done. What about others? Done everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right mechanism. Now in mechanism, in the first step, what will happen? So let me write the complete reaction first of all. Let me write the complete reaction. We have alkane. So alkyl is shown as CH3 is what? It is methyl. If I add one hydrogen to it, it will be what? Methane. C2H5, it is what? Ethyl. If I add one more hydrogen, it will be ethane. So R is what? R is alkyl. And if you add a hydrogen to alkyl, it will become alkane. So we have alkane plus X2. And here X will be equal to either chlorine or bromine in the presence of, let us say, any of these helper. What you are going to get? You are going to get Rx. Okay, but there will be some complicated Rx. That means you will not get only one product, you will get multiple products. You will get multiple product mechanism. Now let us look at the mechanism. In the first step, what will happen? Obviously, alkenes are what? They are unreactive because they don't have any polar bonds. There is no electron deficiency in any of the carbons in alkene. That is why the reaction will not start with alkene, rather it will start with, let us say, if we have Br and then there is a bond between another Br. So we have Br2 molecule, and in the presence of any of the helper, let us say in the presence of light, this Br will break into Br free radical plus Br free radical. Now the name of this first step will be, see, we don't have any free radical in the reactant, but we have free radicals in the product. That means this is initiation step. So we call this as chain initiation step. So what you have to remember, reactant will give you some free radicals like this. So whenever there is no free radical in the reactant, but there are free radical in the product, that step will always be known as chain initiation step. Now the second step, what is going to happen? You will have your alkene. For example, let us see CH3, which has this hydrogen here. Mentioning this hydrogen, let us write this one. CH3. One hydrogen is here for CH2. Now I have shown you two different hydrogen. Let me write it as the blue hydrogen and the red hydrogen. Okay, the blue hydrogen and the red hydrogen. Now, and we have a Br free radical. What we have? We have a Br free radical here. So the Br free radical, acha. One thing I hope all of you can see that we have only two types of carbon. Yes or no? This CH3 and this CH3, they are same. Yes or no? Nawal, tell me. Can you see that this CH3 and the last CH3 is same, one and third?
Yes, sir.
Right, and the second one is different because it is CH2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about others? Matthew, Samaira, all of you understood this? Hishma?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, fine. That is why I'm showing that there are two different types of hydrogen here, and the Br free radical has a probability, or whatever I can say, that it has an option that it can either attack on this hydrogen, and since we have only one electron, we will show it by half arrow, right? Or it can attack on this hydrogen, right? On this hydrogen. And what will happen? This hydrogen, both of these hydrogen can give their own electrons. There are two electrons in each bond. So hydrogen will take its own electron and it will form a bond with the bromine free radical, forming HBr like this. So there are two options. So I will show you guys two options. What will happen if I will attack, if the Br will attack and it will form a bond with the hydrogen of second carbon. So this will be CH3 and then the CH will be there. Now this CH will have a free radical followed by CH3 and HBr will be formed. In the step where we have the Br attacking on the red hydrogen, in this case you will have CH3. This CH2 will be intact as it is, nothing will happen here. But this CH3 will become CH2 and there will be a free radical and then you will have HBr. Now, this is a 2 degree free radical. This is a 1 degree free radical. And we know that carbon free radicals, these are what? Carbon free radicals, they have only 3 bonds and 1 electron. That means they have 6 electrons from the bonds and 1 electron as a free radical, that means 7 electron. And if they have 7 electron, that means it is less than what? It is less than 8 electron, which is the octet. And hence these are what? Electron deficient. Carbon free radicals, these are what? They are electron deficient. And they need electrons in order to get stabilized. Now this 2 degree carbon free radical, it is having 2 alkyl groups which are going to give it electron. But this 1 degree is only having 1 alkyl group which is going to give it electrons. Okay. Now those who remember hyperconjugation, you can also say that the number of alpha hydrogen will be equal to 6 here. And the number of alpha hydrogen will be equal to only 2 here. That is why the 2 degree is more stable. But if you don't remember the alpha hydrogen case, then you can always remember that carbon free radical or carbocation, both of them follows this 3 degree is most stable, followed by 2 degree and followed by 1 degree. Okay, so this is the order of stability for carbon free radical and carbocation. Both of them are electron deficient. Now here it is more stable, so I will write this is more stable. This more stable, and then further what will happen? What do we have here? Okay, more stable. Now in this step, as you can see, we have a reactant here, which is a free radical, and the product also we are getting free radicals. So this step is known as chain propagation. Chain is propagating. That means propagation step. Free radical is giving me some other free radical. Okay. So in both the case, you will have free radical. Write the third one. And the third step, CH3, CH free radical, CH3, because this is the major one. And 2 degrees more stable. That is why more and more of the blue product will be formed. Right, A and B. If A is more stable, A product will be formed in a very large amount, and that is why It will further move towards the reaction and it will react with Br free radical, and both of them will react with each other and making CH3, CH, Br, CS. Okay, so if you have mono haloalkane, then this will be major product. Okay, this is going to be your major product. So first of all, tell me, did you understand what is the mechanism? Yes or no? Please tell me. Tell me, did all of you understand what is the mechanism?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there are 3 steps. In first step, you will have no free radical, and in the reaction there will be no free radical, but in the product you will get one free radical. That is chain initiation. Then there is chain propagation. In the third step, you can see that there is free radical in the reactant, but there is no free radical in the product. That is why this is known as chain termination step. Chain termination. Write this down. Let me know when you're done. But one thing for sure, that there will be some product. Okay, those, so you will have this D product also. CH3, CH2, CH2 free radical will also react with Br free radical, and it will also form CH3, CH2, CH2Br. But even though this will be in minor amount, but still this product will also be present. That is why we are saying that it will form isomeric mono and polyhaloalkanes. Tell you, write this down. Let me know when you're done. Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Done.
Done all of you? Yes or no? अब तो हो गया होगा. अभी भी. Matthew, done?
Done, sir.
Done. Okay, done. Now, so Nawal, you will tell me, when I had this type of carbo, this type of alkane, CS3, CH2, CS3, then I got 2 monohaloalkanes, right? 2 two monohalo product. One was CS3, CH2, CH2Br. This was in minor amount, and I got CS3, CHBr, and CS3. All of you, please tell me yes or no. I got two types of or two different monohaloalkanes. Is that right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. What about others? Samaira, Nawal, Maimuna, Hishma. Samajh mein aaya?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. And why is that? And why did we get only two? Because I had two different types of carbon atom. Now, in the next question, I will give you.
Sir, could you show the writing before this question?
Don't have to note this down. Please don't note this down. Anything else, Khalid?
No need, sir.
For these two carbons, for these two alkenes, you have to tell me the different carbon atoms, and you have to predict the number of monohaloalkanes or monohalo product that would be formed on free radical chlorination. सवाल सबको समझ में आया? Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes or no? Nawal, Samaira, Maimuna, Hishma, Khalid, Khalil. Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Matthew. What about you? सवाल समझ में आया? ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
इतना ही
Answer.
चीज सबसे पहले. All of you, please do this much. Identify the number of different carbon atoms. Okay. First of all, identify the number of different carbon atoms, and then send me in chat. Send me like this. 1. Then how many numbers? Okay. Then 2. Then how many numbers? Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. आंसर भेजिए चैट में सवाल लिख के. Got one answer, two answers. Okay, Samaira. Okay, Khalid. Only two have sent me answers, waiting for others. Samara, I'm asking you some question in chat. Just answer me over chat only, okay? Yes, Samara, what do you think? Samira, did you get my question? Samira not here. Why are you guys taking so long? हाँ, कब आंसर कीजिएगा? हिश्मा, मैमूना, खालिद, yes. मैथ्यू, इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है आप लोगों को? हाँ, ओके खालिद, ओके समायरा. ओके खालिद. सलमान आंसर भेजिए. मैथ्यू, हिश्मा, मैमूना क्या होगा?
Yes, sir. Send.
सेंडिंग, ओके. सेंडिंग बोल के कहाँ सेंड किया? नहीं सेंड किया. सलमान ने सेंड किया. ओके सलमान. Waiting for others. Hishma, Maimuna. Mobile got disconnected. Yes, tell me. मैमूना क्या हुआ? आंसर नहीं कर रहे हैं आप.
Sir, I sent in the chat box, but it's taking time to deliver. I don't know why. Maybe my Wi-Fi is slow.
अच्छा, okay, fine. What about Hishma? Hishma, आपने आंसर भेजा? Hishma, are you there?
Yes, I'm sending.
Sending. Okay, fine. Send. इतना ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगना चाहिए, ठीक है ना? पता नहीं क्यों आप लोग को इतना ज्यादा टाइम लगता है. Fine. Now look here. All of you, please stop writing. Leave your pen aside and listen for the first one. In the first structure, as you can see, all of these CS3s, are same and they are connected to CH. They are connected to CH and further connected to CS3. You have to look at the connectivity. What you have to look? You have to look at the connectivity. You start with this CS3, okay, and then this CS3. You compare both of them. Now, obviously, CS3 and CH, they will be different. So you don't have to compare CS3 and CH. What you have to compare CS3 and the CS3. If you compare these two CS3, they are both are connected to CH and further connected to CS3. That means both of these CS3s are same. Similarly, what you have to see, for this CS3 here, this CS3 is also connected to CH and then further connected to CS3. That is why all of these CS3s are same. So we have one type of carbon atom, that is CS3, and the other type of carbon atom is CS. For this answer will be 2. Now, in the second case, let us look at the CS3 that we have. This CS3, this CS3, and this CS3. As we can see, if I compare this CS3 and this CS3, both of these are connected with CH2. Then we will move further on. Both are connected to CH2, then connected to CH. Then we will move further on, and both of them are further connected to CS3. Right? So you have to keep moving until and unless you get something different, or you end the chain. Until and unless you get something different, or you end the chain. That means now let us compare this CS3 and this CS3. Now these CS3s are same, so we will move one carbon again. Then if I move in this carbon, then I will see that this CS3 is connected to CH2, but this CS3 is connected to CH. That is why we have found a point of difference, and then we can say that these two CS3s are different. These two CS3s are different. ये बात समझ में आई सबको? Yes or no? Please tell me. How you have to check whether something is different or same? Ishma, Khalil, Salman, Samaira.
Yes, sir.
Sir, could you
Khalid?
explain for the second one again?
Second one again. ठीक है. There are two principles. Khalid, you have to remember. Find the point of difference. If you found the point of difference, then what you have to do? You have to declare that they are different. They are different carbons. Or what will happen if you will move on? If you will move on to the molecule, if you will move on the molecule, then you will see that you will be at the end of the terminal ends, or the molecule ends. Okay. So you see CH3 and this CH3, both are same. Then you move further a carbon down. Then this CH3 is connected to CH2 and this CH3 is connected to CH. Now, did we find a point of difference? Yes or no? Please tell me in the connectivity. Point of difference mila? Yes or no? Please tell me. Khalid?
Yes.
Yes.
Khalid, right. So that is why these two are different CH3s. Got it? Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes or no?
Yes,
Tell me. Okay. Now let us look at this CH2 and this CH2. Now this CH2 are same. That means we have to move a further one carbon down. So if I move this side, then I will see that it is connected to CH3. This is also connected to CH3. Then I will move this side. I will see that it is connected to CH. This is also connected to CH. Then I will move further up. This carbon is connected to CH3 and this carbon is also connected to CH3. That means the complete environment of both of these CH2s are same. And that is why I will say that these two CH2s are same. Fine. So we have what? We have three different. In this case, we have three different carbons. Can all of you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me. And then there is one more. Sorry, wait a second. There is one more, which is this CH. This CH is different than anything else. So we have four different carbon atoms in the second case. If I have two different carbon atoms, then I will get two mono halo products. If I have 4 different, then I will get 4 different mono halo products. Got it? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please write this down. I think you have written 2 and 4. You have identified the 2 and 4. In this case, it was this CS3. This CS3. Done? Yes or no? Please tell me. आगे बढ़े? Should I move forward? Should I move forward? Yes or no? Please tell me. Oh, what happened? Okay. Let me know if I have to show you something. Okay. Now write another question. That would be found by the photochlorination. Photochlorination of, they have given you molecule which is CH3 whole twice, CH3 whole twice, CH, CH2, CH3. Okay. So this is your molecule, and you have to identify all the isomeric monohalo product that will be found. That means first of all you have to identify the different number of carbon atoms. How many different carbon atoms are there? So first thing is that how to draw this condensed structure. I have told you guys, you will draw it like this: CH, CH2, CH3. Now only this carbon needs 2 more bonds. CH3, CH3. Now in this case, what you can see that there are obviously your first, the only thing that you have to do is this CH3 and this CH3 different? Yes or no? है ना, ये आप पता लगा लीजिए. Then you will let me know how many different carbon atoms can you see in this molecule, in this structure. उसके बाद I will tell you how to draw the isomeric monohalo products. Okay, so please write this down and tell me in chat how many different carbon atoms can you see here. CH3 में ही दिक्कत होगी. Obviously you know that this CH is different and you know that this CH2 is different, right? This CH2 is different. You have to see whether the CH3 and the CH3, all of these CH3s are different or same. Chaliye. Write the question. Okay, Khalil. Correct, Khalil. Very good. Khalid, try once again. अरे ये तो दो अभी बता दिया हमने खालिद. ये CH और ये CH2 अलग है. You have to tell me about CH3s ना. टोटल कितने हो जाएंगे? CH3 के बारे में you tell me. Khalid, can you turn your mic on? Yes, Sushma, correct, very good. समझ में आया क्या करना है नहीं करना है?
Yes, sir.
एकदम ना मेरे, I am very angry with you खालिद. ये चीजें हमने ना आपको 11th स्टैंडर्ड में ही पढ़ाई थी. And I have also told you one more thing, connectivity 1 degree 2 degree देख के कुछ याद आ रहा है? नहीं आ रहा है? नहीं आ रहा ना? कुछ नहीं याद आ रहा. कुछ याद आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
है ना? तो ट्राई कीजिए उसी से. 11th के अगर नोट्स है तो सामने रखिए, खोलिए. सेम चीजें पढ़ाई हुई है, बिल्कुल टॉपिक ही सेम था. What about others? I'm not getting any answers. Samaira, Salman. Samaira, आपको आ रहा है? Oh my God, एक तो आंसर ही नहीं करेंगे ये लोग एक बार में पूछने से. Samaira, can you hear me? Okay, Samaira, very good. Khalid, you have to tell me Are these two carbons same or different? बताइए. These carbons are
Same.
same or different? Same. And what about these two carbons? Wait a second. Are they same or different? Tell me.
Different.
तो फिर 4 होंगे ना, 3 क्यों लिख रहे हैं आप? नहीं, अब तो 4 दिख रहा है ना आपको, ये नहीं दिख रहा? बताइए सलमान. हाँ, tell me. You can see ना 4 different carbon atoms, yes or no? हाँ, okay. Typo था, sorry. Okay, fine. Typo था. Okay. Now what we have to do? Now we have to write the isomeric monohalo product that will be formed by the photochlorination. Photochlorination, that means what is in the reagent? You have alkane and you have Cl2 in the presence of H2. Photochlorination, that means you are putting light. Photochlorination ka matlab you are putting light in the presence of chlorine. So you will be getting what? Chloroalkenes. You will be getting chloroalkenes. So I will write the product for the first one. See, for the green one, what will happen? For the green one here, you will remove one of the hydrogen. You will replace hydrogen with chlorine. What you will do? You will replace the hydrogen with chlorine. So we'll write it like this: chlorine, CH2, CH. This CH3 will be as it is, and the rest of the molecule will be as it is. Okay. Then you will draw for the red one. It's very easy. You remove this hydrogen, and in place of this hydrogen, you will write chlorine. Similarly, you will do the same thing for the blue one. And you will do the same thing for this yellow or brown one. You have to remove one of the hydrogen. The other hydrogen will be as it is. As you can see in this one, I have drawn. एक remove किया हमने, and then I have replaced it with chlorine. Please write this down. Then again, you have to do the same thing. Write name on top of. And send it to Learnivio. चलिए. Oh my God, what happened? Many students. Khalid, can you ask what happened to Salman? मैमुना का तो इंटरनेट खराब था.
Salman maybe has net problems.
Okay. Okay, just wait a second. Very good, Samaira. Yeah, very good, Khalil. Very good. Waiting for Khalid, your answer.
Sir, like the number of mono halo product or the structure?
Structures, भाई, structures. 4 तो होंगे, ये तो हमने दिखाई दिया है ना. Yeah, we already know that there will be 4 different. So what are those 4 different isomeric monohalo products? I hope I have told ना. See, ये देखिए first product बनाया हमने. प्लीज सेंड कीजिए खालिद, ठीक है ना. आप जब तक हाथ नहीं हिलाएंगे, हाथ नहीं चलाएंगे, ड्राइंग नहीं कीजिएगा स्ट्रक्चर्स, तब तक दिक्कत होगी. ठीक
Sir,
है.
I'll send in 2 minutes. My mother is on the phone.
Okay, fine. What about others? Hishma, you have sent. हाँ ठीक है, आया शायद हिश्मा आपका. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good, Hishma. ठीक है. I hope now you guys don't have any problem in this. Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes, Khalil, Samaira, and Hishma, you understand this? Everything about this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. हाँ. Now the next thing is Nawal and Matthew. Nawal and Matthew, what
Yes,
happened? You got disconnected.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अब फिर क्या होगा? Okay, you leave some space. ठीक है, you leave some space and then write one question which will help you in understanding the previous parts also. Okay. आप यहां तक तो थे ना? Tell me, identify the number of different carbon atoms. Yes or no? Matthew and
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, नवाल आप यहाँ पे भी नहीं थे. नवाल
No,
आपका
sir.
कहाँ से छूटा? कहाँ से छूटा आपका?
At this one.
From here. After that you, okay, fine. ये आपको पता चला नवाल, that if we have 2 different carbon atoms, then I will be getting 2 different mono halo products. Can you see this is mono halogen, mono alkane
Yes,
halide?
sir.
Yes or no? ठीक है, ये आपको पता चल गया. Very good. Now write a question with me. Write a question. Identify the hydrocarbon. Having formula C5H12 that gives only one mono chloro product on photochlorination. On photochlorination. Okay. So see, how will we do this question? Please don't write anything. Leave your pen aside and listen to me. We have C5H12. So first thing that you have to do is you have to identify whether this C5H12. Now we have to go from this molecular formula to a structure. Now we have to go from molecular formula to a structure using this one information, that it will give me monochloro product. That means we have only one type of carbon atom in C5H12. So what we have to do, you have to first of all identify whether it is alkene, alkane, or it is something like benzene, or it is something like cycloalkene or cycloalkene. Looking at this formula, how many of you can tell me whether it is alkane, alkene, or benzene or something else? Raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Okay, Samaira. Okay, who else? Khalil can tell me. What about others? Matthew can tell me. Hishma, Khalid, Nawal. Nawal आपको नहीं आ रहा? Nawal can tell me? No. Khalid can tell me. Okay, fine. Okay. आपने alkene सबसे पहले कहाँ पढ़ा था नवाल? 10th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ा था? हम एक नाम लिख रहे हैं नवाल, सब तब आपको शायद याद आ जाए. ऐसे कुछ नाम था, होमोलोगस सीरीज. कुछ
Yes,
याद आ
sir.
रहा है?
Yes.
ठीक है. इससे कुछ रिलेटेड कुछ फॉर्मूला था, कुछ याद आ रहा है? हाँ, होमोलोगस सीरीज इट हैड फॉर्मूला, फिर एल्केन का एक
Yes.
फॉर्मूला होता था, एल्कीन का एक फॉर्मूला होता था, कुछ याद आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
नाउ यू कैन टेल मी व्हाट वाज द फॉर्मूला फॉर एल्केन, टेल मी, याद करके बताइए व्हाट वाज द फॉर्मूला फॉर एल्केन। हम स्टार्टिंग बताते हैं, ठीक है? आई एम टेलिंग यू CN, ऑर्गेनिकली क्या मुंह से निकलना चाहिए? CN, आगे H, नवाल कुछ तो कोशिश कीजिए।
2n plus 2.
अरे सी, वेरी गुड, है ना? ऑल ऑफ यू अग्री विद दिस, यस और नो? प्लीज टेल मी। ये
Yes.
किसने जवाब दिया? लेकिन हिश्मा ने दिया या नवाल ने दिया?
Me, sir. Nawab.
क्यों नवाल? ओके, हिश्मा आपको भी याद आ गया होगा, यस और नो? प्लीज टेल मी।
Yes, sir.
है ना? तो देखिए सारी चीजें आपके दिमाग में ही है, बस निकालने की जरूरत है वहां से, है ना? सो व्हेनेवर यू आर स्टक ना, डोंट फियर दैट ये तो पहली बार पढ़ रहे हैं, ये कैसे होगा, कोशिश कीजिए, ठीक है? जैसे हमने एल्केन कहा ना, तो एल्केन के बारे में आप जो जो चीज जानते हैं ना, उनके बारे में आप सोचने लगे, then you will get something and which will trace it back. So we know that C5H12, it will be what? It will be an alkene, है ना? So एक चीज तो हमने पता लगा लिया, it will be an alkene. Now in alkene we can have different isomers. In alkene we can have different isomers. Now what are the isomers and how you can make isomers? Isomers का मतलब there will be different structures of the same molecule formula. So one of the simplest formula will be CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2 and CH3. Right? Yes or no? Please tell me. This can be one of the isomers. हाँ या ना बताइए।
Yes, sir.
Right? अरे what happened? This can be a
Yes, sir.
structure ना of C5H12. हाँ हाँ, तो हाँ बोलिए, हाँ या ना बोलिए, ठीक है, very good. Now if you want to draw an isomer, what you will do? You will shorten the chain length. So we have five carbon chain. What I will write? I will write CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, and then I will remove one hydrogen and replace it by one CH3. अब देखिए जिन लोगों को बॉन्ड लाइन स्ट्रक्चर आता है ना, उनके लिए बहुत आसान हो जाता है। आई विल टेल यू हाउ। फॉर 5 कार्बन्स यू ड्रॉ इट लाइक दिस, ठीक है? 5 कार्बन्स हो गए। फॉर 4 कार्बन्स यू ड्रॉ इट लाइक दिस, 4 कार्बन्स, एंड देन in one of the middle carbons you attach a CH3 group like this, ठीक है? You attach a CH3 group like this. That means you have to shorten the chain and then add one CH3 group in the middle, okay, in the middle of any carbon, middle of these two carbons. Then what again? You can have one more, that is CH3, CH2 and CH3. Then you add the remaining, that means 2 carbon atoms on the middle carbon. So this is one of the, and middle you will have only carbon, ठीक है? You'll have only carbon. अच्छा, now in the first carbon you can see that this CH3 is different than this CH2, and this CH2 is also different from this CH2. Yes or no? Tell me. You have 3 different types of carbon atom. You have 3 different types of carbon atom. Can you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me. हाँ या ना बताइए। अच्छा, ये दोनों CH2 सेम लग रहा है क्या? किसी को raise your hand if you think these CH2s are same. Raise your hand if you think those CH2s are same. Okay, so all of you know that this CH2 is connected to CH2, but this CH2 is connected to one CH3 and the other is CH2, है ना? And that is why they will be different. So obviously this will give me how many products? This will give me 3 products, but we need what? Only one product. Okay, let us now, that means this will be not our molecule. Let us move to the next case. You can already see that this CH3 is different than this CH3, and it is different than this CH and this CH2 also. So here we are going to get 4 products. That is why this is also not our molecule. But if you look at the last molecule, you can see that all of these CH3s are same, right? That means all of these CH3s are same. And one more thing is that this carbon, it does not have any hydrogen. That means it cannot, you have to replace what? क्या करते थे हम लोग? You have to replace one hydrogen and replace one hydrogen and substitute it with any halogen atom, है ना? तो halogen रखते थे, hydrogen हटाते थे. So in this case, this carbon can never react because it does not have any hydrogen. That is why we will have only one product from these carbons. That means this carbon has only one type of CH bond or one type of carbon, and that is why it will give me only one product. ये बात समझ में आई सबको? Yes or no? Please tell me that this molecule or this
Yes, sir.
structure is going to give me. Please write. The name of this structure is neopentane. And when it reacts with H nu in the presence of Cl2, it will give me CH3, carbon, CH3, CH3, CH2Cl. I hope we have done this naming. This will be neopentyl chloride. Okay. Neopentyl chloride. Chaliye, please write this. Subjective test will be on Thursday. When is Thursday? 23rd.
Sir, is it okay if you take from next week?
Next week भी लेंगे हम.
Sir,
will take
because
on.
my unit test ends on Sunday. So
हाँ, ठीक है ना, जितना आएगा
I'll
उतना
have
कर
less
लीजिएगा. हाँ ठीक है, दैट्स ओके.
okay.
है ना, हम आपके बोर्ड्स में मार्क्स को नहीं ऐड कर देंगे ना, जितना आ रहा होगा तो फिर उतना ही कीजिएगा आप, ठीक है. और क्लास टाइमिंग्स में ही होंगे. सो आई विल बी प्रेजेंट हियर. ओके, आई विल बी प्रेजेंट हियर. द टॉपिक विल बी abnormal molar mass. Okay, now after this, please don't leave the class. Okay, please fill this form.